Hey there everybody, how y'all doing? I hope everybody's having a wonderful day or night, and welcome back to my channel. As always, I'm Deluxe. Alright, let's do another freaking Transformer review because I love some freaking Transformers. And today we'll be taking a look at Modfans. That's the name of them. Yeah, Modfans. This is Bless. Now this is the one, they did the roller, which was really good. And now they're giving us a Cerebros to go with the kind of the Generations Metroplex for the, Hasbro. So giving us a Cerebros, like I said, KS-01. This is Bless. Everything here is the front of the box. Looks pretty good. There you go. The side, real size. All right. On the back, you got outline of the head, Cerebros and everything. You got some stuff if you want to pause for the cause and read that. Pretty cool. You do get some stuff in there, and I'll show you that in a little bit. And there you go. And there you go. All right. Yeah, I said they're the ones that made that roller, or ruler, I think is what they call him, which is really good. And we'll see about this guy. So let's get right to it and let's see what he comes with. All right. First things first, as always, he does come with instructions and pretty good, decent instruction. Nice, good size and everything. Shows transformation, all that good stuff and everything. So pretty cool. All right. Next, here's how he comes packaged. There he is. There's Cerebros with a spike and everything. Let's open this up real quick and I'll show you what he comes with. All right, folks, or kids, don't eat this. All right, no matter if you're hungry or not. So this is Fort Max's gun. He's giving a gun, so that's pretty cool. All right, comes in two parts. So you got this part right here. You can extend this, and you got like a scope. I think it goes this way, like this right there. Yeah. So yeah, no paint or anything like that. Nice scope work and everything. You do got a little paint right here. You got the red right here, and the red right here, and there you go. So pretty cool. All right, you get his radar dish, and it's once again no paint, just scope work, red plastic. Looks pretty good. A little hollowness in there. Got some waffles going on. All right. Here's Cerebros. I'm going to put him off to the side. I usually start in alt mode anyway, so we'll take a look at that in a second. And let's dump this out. Okay. So this is the connector piece when he transforms into, to his head mode or headmaster mode. This goes into the Generations Fort Max and everything. It's I think it's painted. Yeah, I think it's painted this silver. So very nice. You get extra set of hands. He's got the open fist right now. These are kind of the jazz hands, kind of a relaxed hands. White paint, I think. That's pretty good. So there you go. You get his gun, Cerebro's gun, and it's once again just blue plastic. Nice sculpt work in there. No paint or anything like that. And you got his sword. Now I think this is painted. I think the red is painted. The blue might be painted too. It's got a nice, nice little sheen to it. But I think the sword, it's got a nice sculpt and everything. I think that red is painted. So pretty cool. All right. Well, there you go. Whee! All right. Didn't want to slide it on the thing right there. So here is Cerebros or Bless in his alt mode. Like I say, just a headmaster and everything. So I think he looks pretty cool. Now, unfortunately, I do not have my Fort Max out, my Generation Fort Max out. But I will put some pictures up of him in his alt, in his headmaster mode, and combined with him. And to me, it looks too small, to be honest. Now, a lot of people griped about the original, the Hasbro one being too big, and then this one's too small. So I kind of wish they would have, compromised and made them, a little bigger, because it just looks too small. Because Fort Max has got broad shoulders and he's got a huge chest and everything, and it just looks small. Now here is the adapter. Like I said, you can put this on there, and then there's two little slots right here. And you got a little spike right here. I'll show you spike when we transform him. But you kind of just put it right there, and there you go. And you can connect it to him. Now I watched a video earlier, and if it sits in there, but it's kind of loosey-goosey. So, but it's not terrible. It still fits in there pretty good. One of the issues I have really of mine is this, all this right here, his forehead and these little ear things, they're on a slider. You can see the little, little gaps right there. It's on a slider. So sometimes you may, if you're, messing around with him, it will start to fall down because that's how you transform him as well. And this doesn't really tab in anywhere. It just kind of sits there. So if you grabbed it like there, you are going to, move that and everything. Nice metallic blue paint. I like this light blue paint. The paint feels really like chalky, like a chalkboard. I don't know what kind of paint they use, but it's totally different what they did with roller. I don't know. It feels weird. I've seen, I've already got some scratch marks. I've seen some people that's done reviews or, I have them in hand, and there's some paint scratches and stuff and everything. I do got a little one right there. But yeah, the paint feels weird. I don't know. It's just kind of a chalky, kind of a powdered donut kind of feeling to it. And it just feels weird. I've never felt any paint like that before. It's just kind of weird. But you can store the sword back there. There's a little 2 tabs and everything. There's a slot in there in the sword, so you can, store that. That's pretty cool. Nice little option. You can't store the gun anywhere. And we'll take this off right there. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, so yeah, like I said, unfortunately I don't have my Fort Max out. He's put up, but I did show some pictures. Like I said, I just think the head's too small. It really is small. He's got nice red eyes. He's got some black outlines as well. But I do like that metallic blue. But yeah, just kind of feel this gray, all this gray and this white just has a powdery feel, like a chalky feel to it, like a, like a chalkboard or something, or a powdered donut. So and everything. So, all right. So there you go. That there. So nothing much to it. So there you go. That is, Blessed or Cerebros in his Headmaster mode. He's got big old pouty lips. What are you looking at? What you looking at? So yeah, there you go. All right, real quick, there is Wheelie. And there is Magic Square Prowl. And once again, Toxitron from New Age or the Prime mold. Throw in Red Alert from Siege or Hasbro. And then we got Dustbuster Jazz. And we'll throw in Fans Toys Jazz as well. And that's some scale for you. All right, normally I do a transformation with some music in the background, but this is easy transformation. So you take off that little connector piece and everything, you can leave that in there. So what you want to do is you want to untab right here. Be careful, like I said, the paint, it does have paint, but you're going to probably scratch it and everything. So just untab that right there and then move this out like that. And if you want to, you can close this up right there. It's going to tab right there. And then do the same thing with this side. Once again, probably chipping off that white paint. Yeah, already chipping off. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird paint. Everything's painted, but it's just weird. I mean, it's just kind of a weird paint. Line that up and then close that in right there. And then what you want to do is, like I said, you want it to slide right here. Like I said, that's just gonna, sometimes it's gonna slide down anyways, but you can fold these up right here like this, and then slide this down, and it kind of covers the face. Then it tabs in. There's a slot and a tab right there. So you just kind of line it up the best you can. And there we go. I think that's how it goes. Okay. And then you want to move these down right here. Okay. And then what you want to do is you want to untab this from the sword. You can untab, you can move the sword. Like I said, there's a slot right there. You can tab it in there right there. That's pretty cool. All right. So this is on a double hinge. So you kind of just basically can show, you move that down. And then move that in right there. And there's a slot and tab right there. Okay. Move that right there. Move that right there. And then move these down right here. His little hip flaps. All right. Move that down. And move that down. See, it's already got white paint rubbed off right there. Now you got to do this. You got to turn this around. So move that up. He does have a little ab crunch. You can kind of move, and it's probably going to scrape. Mine did scrape a little bit, but not bad. Maybe you can try to do it the best you can. Yeah, okay, so not bad. I don't think I got mine bad. All right, so there you go. That is how you transform Cerebros. Let me clean them up a little bit, and then we'll take a quick look at him. All right, so there he is. We'll take a look at him. And like I've already seen, shown the paint and everything. I have a big chip right there. So I don't know what kind of paint they use, but it was just a weird choice of paint wise. Like I said, because their roller is really good. I mean, it's really one of the better third party outings from last year. I think it was last year, or was it this year he came out? I think it may have been last year. But anyways, it was really good. But now this is not terrible, but man, I'm just like, golly. I mean, that just chipped off right there. And then I've seen some pictures on TFW where we'll take a spike out. That's starting to chip off a lot of on people, and you can see the white paint is chipping, rubbing off on the gray. We'll just take a quick look at Spike. Nice head sculpt. Once again, white paint. It got the nice metallic blue for the eyes. Looks really good. Transformation simple. There he is, and I don't know, that face is ate up on him. I don't know what it is, but anyways, but nothing really. Arms don't move, just the legs. So yeah, there you go. So like I say, you can already see that it's chipping in some areas already around that area. So that's a shame. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what why they use this kind of paint, but anyways, here he is. Like I said, all this gray, all this white is that, chalky kind of paint. Like I said, it feels like a chalkboard or a powdered donut or something. All right. So as far as articulation, so the head is on the ball peg, you can see. So he can look up, down, look up a little bit as well. That's good. He goes side to side. Be careful. You're going to scrape up against that, his shoulder right there. I got a little chippage right there already. So just be aware. You may have to lift up the head a little bit just to turn it. Yeah, that's a weird choice. Weird choice. Anyways, there you go. And now he does have the, it took forever to open this up. Be wary because of the paint, but it does open up, the stats. I wish they would have painted that gray or something to show that he had stats. It just shows the lines, whatever. I got that big old chip. All right, so the 80s women working shoulder pads they're on a hinge. You can move them up, and then you can move them up 90 degrees. So that's pretty good. It's decent. Go all the way around. You gotta be careful. This piece right here, you gotta manipulate that if you want to go all the way around. All right. He does have a nice double elbow, so that's good. It is a bicep swivel. Kind of tight. Be careful. You do have the hands. It does a swivel, and you just pull that out if you want to switch out to the other hand. You have that option. All right. He does have a waist swivel. Like I said, just be wary that you are going to maybe scrape up against his waist. But he does have that. He does have a little teapot as well. He does have an ab crunch. There's like a one, and there's a one at the top and one at the bottom right here. So you do have that. And you can look up, so that's pretty good. So, I like that. It doesn't defeat the purpose of having an ab crunch. So I like that. Now, that's a beautiful head sculpt, though. I do like that. All right, you do have the flaps. We'll move up. If I can do it, they're kind of tight. Be careful. But you can Van Damme all day, every day. That's good. You can kick up to about right there, and then the waist area gets up in the way. You can kick back. So you got white. All that white paint is flaking off right there. You can go all the way back. Thigh swivel right there. You got a little cut. You do got a little waffles right there. A little over 90 degrees, not much, but a little over 90 degrees for the knee bend. For the foot, you got a toe tilt up a little bit, not much down, and a little rocker. Kind of these little flaps getting away. Just be wary of that. So, all right, and he will hold his weapons, I think, pretty good. The gun fits in there like that, and then you got his sword. And it will fit kind of, it's a little tight, but you got to kind of wiggle it in there and see how it opens up. So the hands are a little flexible, so you can do that. So there you go. There's that. And like I said, you switch off the hands, and that's it. So all right, there you go. And real quick, like I said, I don't have my Generation Fort Max out. I will put a picture up that shows him, next to the Hasbro one. And the Unique Toys Cerebros as well, and you'll see the the differences in the scale for that. And there he is next to Magic Square Ultra Magnus and Mirage. And there he is next to New Age Optimus Prime, Megatron, Mirage, and Bumblebee. And there he is next to Dr. Woo Woo Woo, Ultra Magnus, Cosmos, and Ramjet. And there he is next to an Iron Factory Seeker. I put Siege Deluxe Scale Sideswipe. You got Core Class Wheelie, and then Tits McGee Redgar. More scale. And Crapagonix, Crappy Tool Paper, AAA Battery, Carmex, Care Bears, Kicker, and Squeaks. More scale.
Well, hey there, everybody. If you made this far, as always, I appreciate that. All right, final thoughts on this is Modfans. This is Bless, or their Cerebros and Spike. Overall, I like it. Individually, like I said, as a standalone character, I like it. I really do. The biggest issue I have is the paint. It's just a weird choice. Like I said, it's got a chalky feel to it. Kind of feels like powdered donuts or something. And I got a chip right here on the on my chest right here, and there's chippage or everything. So I don't know, just kind of weird. It's cool they painted everything, but it's just a weird choice of what paint they used. So yeah, that's probably the biggest gripe I have about this thing. And like I said, I don't have my my Fort Max out, but I just think the head is too small. Like I said, he's got huge broad shoulders and a big chest, and I think this is just too small. And like I said, I didn't have any issues with the regular one from Hasbro, so I'll probably keep using that one for that, and I'll probably just use this as a standalone figure. Do like the accessories. Now I didn't like I couldn't show anything, but I've seen a video where he holds the gun just fine. Just tab it in right there like that. That's pretty cool. You get the radar dish. This tabs in on his shoulder, so you can put that in there. That's pretty cool. And then you got the little adapter. Like I said, the video I watched, it's kind of a little loosey-goosey, kind of moved around, but it wasn't terrible. So you have that option. Like I said, alt mode is pretty cool, but like I said, it's just too small in my opinion. Transformation is easy and fun. Shouldn't take you that long. Bot mode, like I said, looks really good. I like it. I like that he has actually articulation with the head because it's a headmaster. I forgot to mention during my the articulation, he does have a butterfly. Like I said, for that transformation, you can untab it right there, and you can use that as a butterfly. Just untab it. I forgot to go over that part. Articulation is really good. I think it's pretty good across the board. You have everything. You got the ab crunch and everything. You can look up. You got the little nod to the headmaster thing. You got the little gimmick. That's pretty cool. Kind of wish they would have painted inside there to maybe show that you had stats and everything. That's pretty cool. I like the weapons. The gun's nice. The sword is nice as well. I like that you can store the sword in the alt mode. Oh, in headmaster mode. Giggity. Just be wary the sliding part where it covers his face. That does kind of tend to slide up and down when you're manipulating him. So just be wary of that. I think he does have some die cast. It may not. I don't know. His legs are really heavy and they feel cold to the touch. So the legs right here might be die cast. I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on that. But it does have a little weight to it. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I like the articulation. The materials feel fine. I just think, like I said, their roller was really good. And I think this kind of took a step back. Not a full step, maybe a half step. Like I said, I like this individually as his own, as a standalone bot. But I will probably not use it for my not my Metroplex, my Fort Max. Like I said, it just looks too small. And I like him, individually. It's fun to mess around with. It's just the paint, just a weird choice, and it chips. And that really sucks for that. But I like the metallic blue right here too as well on his ears. So I do recommend it. It's about $30, $30 to $40. They do have one for Brave. I think there's two other recolors. There's one for Brave Max and another Fort Max as well. So I don't know if I'm going to get them or not. I may. Like I said, I do like them individually as a standalone bot, but I just don't like them as the headmaster. That's just me. So hit me up some likes, shares, prayers, and Care Bears. Hit that sub button for me if you don't mind. Hit me up some comments. Tell me you thought of the review. Have you got this guy? What do you think of it? Have you got some paint chippage, especially around the white? You can, throughout the, review, the white dust was coming off of it a lot. So hit me up with that and everything. And I guess I'll see you in the next Transformer review. And as always, be good to yourself. Man, hail freaking Transformers and hail freaking, Modfans. I really hope they make some other stuff because I love the roller. And I like this guy too as well. And so let's move this stuff out of the way. Oh, heck yeah, let's just use this blaster and blast me some baby. Oh my God. Whoa. You too, Shockwave. Whoa. Alpha Bravo. Whoa. Pew. Oh. Pew. Oh. Yeah, he just jacked up everything. All right. Good stuff. Floor time. Gotta love it. Good night, folks.